everyone, today I'm gonna show you how I make a rose. So I'm not using rose cutters, I'm just using circle cutters for my roses. So this is how it looks like. And instead of using a bowl tool, I'm just using a spoon. So I did put a little cornstarch so it wouldn't stick. And what I do, I just press it in just like this on both sides. For me, it's faster to do it and easier to do it with a spoon. So this is how it's look like. So after it's done, so it's nice and it's much thinner. This is how it look like when it's not pressed. This is when I use the spoon. So now I'm just using a rose bud. Gonna dip my brush in a little water. Just put a little water, just like this. And now I'm gonna use my flower petals. Just gonna put one like this. I know it's a little too small, but it's gonna be covered later. So I put one like this after I open it. And I put a second one just here, just like this. Close a little first one. And after I put a little water, just right here. And I put my third one. Just like this. So, and I close all of them. And on the end, I'm just gonna put a little water, just a tiny, just to make it stick a little. So this is how my rosebud look like. So now I'm gonna make more petals to make it look like a rose. So now I'm gonna add 5 more petals. So I did my round circles. I thinned it a little on the edges with my spoon, and I'm now gonna put them on the flower. So I'm gonna dip my brush a little in the water. So first one I'm just gonna use on left side and a little bit in the middle, put a little water, and all of them I'm gonna do on both sides. The first one I'm not doing because I need to open it on the end to tuck it in the last petals. So I'm just using my first one now. Just gonna put it here, just like this, and press just the one end. Now we're gonna do my second one, just like this. I'm not sure, I might not even need all 5 this time. We'll see how many I need. So the third one. Now the fourth one. So and now gonna be the 5th one. So we're gonna open this one because there is no water here. And I'm just gonna put this one here. Just like this. And now I'm gonna put just a little water here just to make sure it sticks. So this is how it looks like. Now I'm gonna open a little. So there you go. So I'm still using my round cutters. So for the first row I used the smaller ones, 38 millimeters, and now I'm using a slightly bigger one, 48 millimeters. So I'm not using special rose cutters. I don't like to have like a bunch of cutters, and I still using my spoon instead of bowl tool. So this is how I do it. So I'm gonna put a little cornstarch on my spoon. It won't stick. It's kind of humid today. And I just press it like I did before. It's a pink one, so I need a second shade. I need it to be white. That's why I'm using a white fondant. And I know a lot of people are using toothpicks, but I'm just using my hands. It's much faster for me to do it. This is how I do it. I'm just gonna curl it a little on one side. Now we're gonna do another side, same thing, just to curl it with my fingers. And this is how it looks on the other side, and this is the front. And now I'm gonna do the same thing. Just put the water on the left side a little and a little bit in the middle. And for all the other ones, I'm gonna do on both sides and middle. So this time I have 6 petals because flower getting a little bigger. So this is the first row that I did before. So now I'm gonna attach the second one. It's pretty much same thing like I did before. Just gonna attach it. I'm trying to make my petals even, maybe just a little tiny taller than my last one, just like this. Just attach just to one side because this one I'm gonna flip it. And now I do the second one. I'm trying to do about like half petal and just attach it. And the third one, same thing, but half, and attach it because they already have water. The next one, same thing, and attach it. And I'm gonna open that one, do half, and attach it again. And my last one, same way, half, and attach it. Now we're gonna put just a tiny water, my last one, the first one, and make it stick. Oops, need a little bit more. Just like this. So now I'm gonna let my flower dry a little, and I'm gonna do another row of petals. Now I'm gonna do a third roll for my roses. I'm using an even bigger cutter. So this one is 58 millimeters. So one before was 48, and the smallest one was 38. So now I'm using the bigger one for a last row of petals. So I'm still using my spoon, and I'm just gonna press in like I did before, just the sides, half, actually just a half, so it's much thinner right now. And this is how thick it is. And I'm still using my hands to curl it, just like this, same way I did before. This is how it looks like. And I know a lot of people using spoons, but I'm just using like apple tray that I have, that I use. Just gonna set it here, just like this, just to give them a little shape. So, and this time I probably need like 8 of those circles. So this is how I do it, and to curl it again, it's my fingers, one side, and now we're just gonna do the next side, and there you go, that's how it is. And I'm just gonna set it here on my tray, just like this. I'm gonna use my cupcake liners. I like the one with the foil because it's stronger. It's gonna hold my flowers better. Just just a little like this, and just set it on side. And I'm gonna use the water again just to dip it. And the first one I'm gonna do just the left side and a little bit in the middle, and all the other ones I'm gonna do on both sides and middle. And now this is my flour that I did yesterday, so it dried, so it's easier to work with it, so I can hold it if I need it, like in the middle. So now I'm gonna use my petal that I did the water just on one side, and I'm gonna glue it right here and press it in just a little, especially on the right side because I have a water here. So now we're gonna do next one. It's gonna be same way, just gonna try to do it just right about the half petals here, and the same way just gonna press the next one same way, just like this. You can look at it, check if this is how you like it. So it's the same way you do all of them except the last one. So looks like I don't need 8, I only need 7 for that flour. I have one extra. So this is how I do the last one, like I did before. Pick up the first one, just put it on the top on that one, and just to use a little water just to make sure it sticks. This one, oops, this one not sticking good, gotta put a little bit more water here. So this is how it's look like. And now I'm gonna use my cupcake liner. Make a little hole in the middle, just like this, and I'm gonna set my flour inside. Okay. Need a little bit more water here to make sure it sticks. And now I'm gonna use a paper towel to make sure the petals where I want them to be. So to make sure my flower stays where I wanted, I'm just gonna put it in a little glass, just like this. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper towel, just get the little piece and set it. Make sure the petals looks better when they dry. So I did the paper towels. This is how it looks like. And after it dries, you can take the paper towels. So I have one that I made like a little earlier, and that one without wire. I did the same way, I just had it in a cupcake liner. So this is how it looks like. It's still a little wet, but it's gonna hold now. Well, thank you for watching.